Hi, welcome to Drive with Care. In this video I'm going to drive from Herne to Faversham. Could be a good run, but unlike the previous video I did one from Faversham to Whitstable, I think, or maybe it was Herne, but it was all the back roads. On this one I'm going to jump on the A299, which is the dual carriageway. So it's a dual carriageway drive. Takes us from Herne and I'm going to go along the seafront and then back up through, I guess, the Herne town. Yeah, it's all exciting stuff. Still Saturday morning for me. It's probably 3 videos in for you in terms of the sequence of filming, but it's getting busier now, which isn't a bad thing, because what I've been thinking about when I've been doing all my videos for the driving channel is that I never really see or come up against any really hazardous situations. Maybe that's, I'm not going to blow my own trumpet here, but I'm always aware of what's going on around me as a driver, so it makes me aware that I can prevent something happening, if that makes sense, because I'm watching for it all the time, and we all are as drivers. But I've yet to come up against some really hazardous situation, which is why I started the channel in the first place, so that I could capture incidents as they happen on the road. But I never seem to see any. Only once on that Fort William drive, excuse me, where the guy was mounting the pavement. So we're in a 20 zone. Into the sun. I think this road, as I follow along, will take me onto the dual carriageway. Corner House Vets, imaginative name for a veterinarian surgery. I guess because they're at the corner house, right? Current junction. Passenger, pedestrian. Enough room for 2 cars. But he was giving way. Roundabout ahead, I'm going straight across. I will indicate off. Nothing to my right. Car turning into the shops. Car turning left. Parking up. Leaves the road clear for me. Still a 20 zone. Bit of congestion up ahead. Key workers on board, eh? Still got that sticker from the pandemic on the front. Arch Bridge. That's like having an arch nemesis, isn't it? Car turning left. turning right. Very close to the dual carriageway now, I think. Let's go right on the roundabout. After the white car. Let's go left on this roundabout. Get down onto that dual carriageway. On the right hand lane. Practically all the way round. They're making a new exit there. Interesting. Oh, it's a housing estate they're building. Right, we're joining a dual carriageway. Our lane merges. Faversham, here we come. National speed limit, no stopping any time. Let's get ourselves up to 70. More dual carriageway driving. Queues likely. Dual carriageways are fast roads, aren't they? Especially when you're doing 70 and you're being overtaken. Roadworks ahead. I think the last time I drove on this road, they actually reduced it to one lane. We've got a speed restriction up ahead of 50 miles an hour, and the lane closes in 800 yards. Merge in turn. You know what that means, people? You're allowed to go in that right hand lane all the way up to the very end. Don't get frustrated when someone passes you and you're stuck in the queue. Merge in turn. Like a zip. Right, it's down to 40 miles an hour now. Often baffles me why they start the lane restriction so far back, and yet there's nothing happening on that side. I mean, it's obviously sensible to reduce the traffic speed if the workers are up ahead, but people will slow down to 40 even if you introduce it now rather than, like a mile back. Must be something in legislation for the highways agency. So they're obviously working on the right-hand tunnel because we've got two-way traffic in this tunnel, albeit with a lane divider. So actually the work that is going on is the other tunnel, and they've reduced this lane to allow the traffic to drive through two-way on one tunnel. So no workforce in the road, right? kind of restrictions, and national speed limit applies. There's a car pulled up on the right. On the left, rather. Get my left and rights right. Correct. Right, I can get up to 70 now. Let's do it. Oh, we got someone walking on the dual carriageway. I anticipate that was the guy with the broken down car. Often feel the charitable thing to do is pull up, but you see it too late, right? Give the guy a lift. With the dual carriageway. Watch out for those cars. There's one, but he's doing a good speed, so he'll slide on. No hesitation at all. Nice. Junction on the left. So ordinarily, Herne to Faversham, quite a fast run. I think the next video I'm releasing, I'm going to go from Faversham to Ashford via Chollock. So a nice country run through all the little villages. I think what I might do, because I've got to come off the dual carriageway at the roundabout, but just kind of mix it up a little bit, rather than go down the main A2 that goes into Faversham. I'll go all the way around the roundabout and come off and take one of the back roads, which was the original video I did from Faversham to Whitstable. Goes down towards Tesco in Faversham. That's my plan. We'll see how we get on. Slow moving truck ahead. Lights, the Mini's turning. Could cause the Fiesta to pull out, but he did alright. This car right on my tail all the way back there, and yes, I'm doing 70. So obviously she's in a rush to get somewhere. Nice pleasant drive this, with the sun that side and it's shining down on the trees and the road. It just makes for a pleasant drive. Goodenstone, but not the other Goodenstone that I know. Got two Goodenstones in Kent, not far from each other. Now my exit is coming up, but I think I can get past the car. Will I have to slide in before the van though? I'm not going to chance it. The junction's up ahead. If I'm in that lane, I'm going to have to try and squeeze in. Might as well just sit behind the van. End of no stopping any time. I will indicate that I'm going all the way round. Just lets everybody know, doesn't it? And I'm not taking the A2, I'm going to take the next exit. Although technically here I could go straight across and join in the right hand lane, because it's still two lanes, right? But I am going round. Put the indicators back on, and then I'm coming off on this road, which goes down to Tesco's at Faversham. Makes for a pleasant run. A rather uneven surface. Not bad when your car's got good suspension, eh? You know what I'm on about. Normally when I process my videos, it can take 30 minutes to half an hour to compile, put all the little signs on and the street names. But where I've had the squeak in the past, it's taken up to 4 hours to do a video where you're chopping elements of audio that don't have a squeak and pasting it into elements that do have squeaks. So I'm quite relieved that I've got it fixed at last. I can see why Shepherd Neame built their brewery in Faversham, because this is glorious countryside and it's all the hops. You've got oast houses scattered about. Right, coming into Faversham, in fact we are now in Faversham. Faversham this weekend. That would have been interesting. You just never know these things are happening until you actually see a sign for it. But then you've got other plans, right? So I always find the intricate model making fascinating. Not so much watching the train go round, but all the detail in the little buildings and the little roads and the cars. And that's what I always enjoyed in my pre-teens and early teens when I was model making. The finer details. I've got all my clutter on the seat and it's kind of vibrating. Made me think it was the squeak again. How frustrating. Car turning. To go right at the lights here. That's Faversham town centre ahead with no entry. I should pull up in Tesco. There's a convenient place to stop. Flashed me to let me in. Very cordial. Straight across here. Some indecision going on over there. Right, I'm not going shopping, but I will park up to stop the video. A little bit of nifty reversing going on here. That will do. I do like those reverse sensors, let you know that you're so close to another vehicle or an object. That was Herne to Faversham via the A299 dual carriageway most of the way. Stay tuned because I'm still in Faversham, obviously, and I'm going to do a drive from Faversham to Ashford via Chollock, so down the old country lanes. Looking forward to it. Yeah, subscribe if you want to see that kind of content. I'll see you in that next video. Bye for now. Drive with care.